Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How are we feeling? Listen, it is hotter than a mug. I am sad. Why is it so hot? I mean, I know some of y'all have been having a heat wave and such, a tropical heat wave, if you catch my drift, but I'm not having a heat wave. I'm just hot and I'm over it, frankly. I'm really sick and tired, but I'm happy to be here. This is always great. Supinder, hello. Anthony, Joey, Shelly, hi. Tara, Saskia, hi. Anyone? Oh, everyone excited for Honeyglow Woods? Well, yes. I thought that said anyone excited. I was like, I think we're all excited. Can't wait to get Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore. Yes, yes, yes. You finished the Star Path. Amazing. I think I did my routine duties from this week, I believe. The only thing that gets your puppy to calm down are my streams. Taste. We love that. Hi, Amy. Hi, Renee. Hi, Walter. Fairy of a Winter Star. Hello. What's happening today? Today is a whatever strikes our fancy kind of day. I do want to do just some kind of valley maintenance stuff. I've been meaning to work on my biome storage, shifting everything over to my main storage island. So we might do that a little bit, sell some things, get some money. Might do a bit of mist grinding because everybody's a time bender right now. I have one last teeny tiny little area to finish decorating in my forest, and then I can film and upload my valley tour. So we might work on that. I think we have one quest left with Hercules and one with Phil, so maybe we'll do that. Not entirely sure yet. The world is our oyster, you know? I am Cass. Hello. You're gonna be roasting? Oh no. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be really hot where I live this week, which is just sad. Summer just officially started and it's already too hot to handle. No Netflix, you know? Kaylee, hello. You're drowning in rain. Listen, okay, flood equals bad. Rain equals good, though. I wish it were raining here. I'm really sorry that your basement flooded. Hopefully everything's okay. Milk tea, hello. Maya, did I say hi already? If not, hello, hello. Sarah, hi. 15 consecutive streams, Anthony. Only 15? Only 15? Wow. But thank you. It's like 110 where you live. Too hot. Too hot. You blame Twitch, they can't count. I know. You were at Adventure Island yesterday. At the risk of sounding like a flop, what's Adventure Island? There's an issue with the rain. Wait. Is it just that the rain isn't happening enough in game, Walter? Or is it that you have the glitch where there's no visual rain effect, but the sound happens? Isn't that what the glitch was? I haven't been having it, but I know a lot of people have this update. Oh, my. I have some water. I have some coffee. I have my AC a-blastin'. It's taking its sweet time kicking in, though, but... You know, happy to be here. Can't believe only a week and some change until Honeyglow. Also, I feel that I've finally come around to the fact that it's called Honeyglow. Not that I had a problem with it. I don't know why it's just so difficult of a combination of words for me to remember. Hi, Yana. Hello. Hi, Laura. It's gonna be in the hundreds Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's simply not okay. It's too hot. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in the Bind Scrooge. You think we're getting someone from Coco and Incredibles this year? Because they're the only movies who we have no one from, who we have a puzzle from in the storybook veil. I think it's possible we could get someone from either of those, but we only have 3 updates left this year, and we already know that one of them, well, 3 free updates left anyway. And we already know that one of them is Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know. I don't think it's very likely that the other 2 would be Incredibles and Coco, but maybe. You've had a record amount of rain this month. Oh my, oh my. Do I have this? I do. Okay. Well, that's great. What else? is here and around. Nothing new, that's for sure. Okay, one last shop. Hi, Existential. Hello. Yuri, hi. Wish and Way. Will I be releasing a Wish Blossom Ranch tour? I will. Wish Blossom Mountains is the next place I need to decorate. The only area I have decorated so far is Silver Summit, I think. So we're gonna get into that pretty soon. I just finished my valley. Well, finished is a generous term, but finished for the sake of it. And Wish Blossom Mountains is up next. Leah, hello. Wait, you wore the same outfit as this yesterday with blonde hair. Great minds think alike. I just love this hair and I wanted to wear it again. So I was trying to find something cute to wear with it. It's not a perfect match for the pink, but it works. How is my Scrooge store all furniture? Because I believe I've bought every clothing item in game. And when you do that, it replaces the clothing spots here and here with furniture. None of this is new either.
This place is amazing. So many friendly faces.
Okay. Let's grab, I was about to grab Snow White. I forgot that's a mistake because she sings creepily. Let me grab you.
Hi there, pal.
You're doing valley chores as well, valley tours. That's good. Yeah, I feel like there are things to do. Actually, you know, Goofy, I don't need you yet. Do I? No. Goodbye. Let's hang out later. Let me pop back to the valley. Adventure Island is a large water park down in Florida. Pretty popular. Okay. That sounds kind of familiar, but I've never been. Cat, hello. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of my coffee. You saw Toy Story 5 the other day. Now you really want Jessie in the valley. Ooh. Oh, wait. You know what I saw? This has nothing to do with Toy Story, but my brain went Toy Story 4 that I haven't seen, Toy Story 5, wait till it comes to Disney Plus, and then maybe I'll watch all of the Toy Stories. Disney Plus, Avatar, Fire and Ash is on Disney Plus now, apparently. I don't know. I saw an ad for it on my TV. I haven't double checked, but it's pretty exciting if it is true. I didn't see it in theaters, which flop, I know. I feel like the Avatar movies are made for theaters, and the only one I saw in theaters was the first one back when I was a wee tot. I don't know how old I was, but... Okay. Fish obtained, I think I am going to find somebody. We're gonna do a quick trip around Eternity Isle. Do a bit of time bending. And then after that, we'll get into something else. Oh, Belle, you can come.
Wonderful day for an adventure.
Do we get the Hedgehog DLC in one go, or is it in parts? It's one go. It's a smaller pack. Yeah, it's just all going to be dropping next week. Is it the 8th? That's the date? I think so. But I do imagine, at least based on what they did with Wish Blossom, that probably the larger packs, if they continue doing them, will also still be in one part. Okay. You hope when we interact with Ralph, you really want the song from Owl City. I've not seen... Wait. Is that the When Can I See You Again song? Is that what it is? Is that the credits song from the first movie? I went through a huge Owl City phase when I was younger. I don't know, their music was really good. Came on in the UK today also. Oh, Fire and Ash. Has anyone seen it? Was it good? I haven't actually heard anything about it, I don't think. I didn't go looking for any information, but I feel like sometimes I hear whispers anyway. It was amazing. Wait, you didn't like it? You're not an Avatar fan? Oh my. You've seen it twice? I will say the movies are long. Some might say too long. I feel like Avatar for me is more about the experience and less about the plot. Like, the plot is fine, but the experience of watching an Avatar movie is singular. Okay, moving on up. I think I also saw, I don't know, some article or something saying that the physical version of Project Hail Mary is going to be, of the movie, is going to be coming out sometime this summer. So hopefully that being on streaming services is around the corner. Roxana, hello. Wait, you've not seen them, but you don't think you would? Anthony, you saying you're not an Avatar fan and then saying that you haven't seen them.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
I don't know. Do you like pretty things? If you like pretty things, I think you'd like Avatar. At least the first two. They're very pretty movies. Anyone else disappointed the hedgehogs weren't gardening companions? Wait, what are they? I don't remember seeing. You're relatively new to the game, but gardening is your main source of income. And so far, you've only seen pink Pegasus and rabbits. Oh. Yeah, all of the critters, I think, have different ones for the most part. You're deep in the Sunday dream snap struggle. Don't bring that up to me. I should be doing a dream snap right now, but I'm not. All right, Belle. Anthony, stop. We love self-confidence. That could never be me.
Home is where you rub breasts, and I rub the breast.
Just started this game and it's so huge you had to download an app to organize everything. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Listen, I have multiple spreadsheets for Dreamlight Valley, so an app makes sense. I know there's at least one pretty good one. I just don't use it because by the time I found out about it, I was like, I don't really need this. You loved the first movie, but you weren't a fan of the later ones. Fair. Love the combo of the hair with the dress. Isn't it cute? I need to watch Tinkerbell tonight. Listen, I've been saying for months that I need to watch the Tinkerbell movies. Have I done it? No. So will I do it tonight? All signs point to no, but I want to. I'm kind of coming around on the idea of Disney fairies coming into the game. I need to read Wings of Starlight. I know, the next book comes out in August. The book about Periwinkle, question mark? Just yesterday, I was listing to somebody all the new book releases that are on my radar for the year. And they were like, girl. I was like, I know there are too many books coming out. I need all of them, but in order to read a fair number of them, I need to read the books that come before them in the series, which I haven't done yet. You haven't finished the first one yet, but you started it. Wings of Starlight? I've heard it's pretty good, and I do love Queen Clarion, from what I know of her, of course. She's pretty legendary. The concept of a novel about each Disney fairy. You love this timeline. Okay, I love this timeline too. However, it does make me a little sad because I am old and therefore my first exposure to the Disney fairies universe was not the first Tinkerbell movie, but the Disney fairies books that came out before that came out, in which there's a different cast of characters for the most part. Vidya is still in it, and Queen Clarion is still in it, but the rest of the fairies for the most part are all different ones. And it just makes me remember how superior those were. How superior those were. And then it makes me sad. Like, I love that we're doing books now, but why'd you do the old books so dirty? Thanks, Dale. You're deep into the Disney fairies rabbit hole, but you unfortunately never read the books. You looked for them online multiple times, but the prices. Wait, are they expensive? Because I have physical copies from when I was a kid. I don't have all of the different character ones. I mostly just have the 3 main ones, which is Fairy Dust and the Quest for the Egg, Fairy Haven and the Quest for the Wand, and Fairies and the Quest for Neverland or something. I don't remember what the third one's called. Miss Mift, hello, hello. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, okay. Give me that good mist. Or that's fine. You finished rehearsals for a show you're in that opens on Friday. That's so exciting, and I'm so incredibly jealous. Oh my gosh. It's been far too long since I graced the stage. I need to do it yet again. I don't know. I am like my namesake Tinkerbell. I do require applause to live. And so the stage calls me.
There's a lot about this valley that reminds me of home.
You missed the beginning. What's the plan for today? Just kind of hanging around. Right now we're grinding for mist. I'm gonna be doing a bit of cleanup around the valley and fixing up all my storage. Probably doing a couple quests. There was other stuff that I forget. Which realm do I think we're gonna revisit? Probably Toy Story. I think that makes sense. You're hoping they release new editions someday since the new novels are doing well. As of right now, it's just people selling old copies at crazy prices. That is really rough. My partner recently got into, this is so outside of the things that are like my brand, but he really likes Warhammer, which is I think it might have started out as a tabletop game. But it's also video games, and there are like a lot of novels. It's something with 40 to 50 years of history or something. He doesn't play Warhammer, the tabletop game, but he plays the video games, and he recently got into the novels, and they're impossible to find, most of them. Like, they'll be sold for hundreds of dollars each because they're not in print anymore. But it's only some of them. So if there's a series that has like 20 books or something, the first 3 are still in print, the 6th and 7th one is in print, like the 15th one is, but all the in-betweens are out of print, so the only way you can get them is secondhand for crazy prices. It's really bizarre. Wait, your husband does Warhammer? What's the cozy gamer to Warhammer fan partner pipeline? It clearly pretty high. Costs a fortune to paint. Yes. Yeah, he doesn't do the tabletop stuff, so he doesn't have any of the figurines, so he doesn't do the painting and stuff, but it's an expensive hobby for sure. Hi, Shauna. Hello. You also enjoy Warhammer, so you know exactly what I mean. Yes. He's more into the sci-fi stuff. I think the one he's doing right now is the Horus Heresy ? If you're familiar with that. That might be what it is. And he's like, I think I have to just give up. Like, I'm never going to be able to get all of these books. That sounds painful to me. You go play D&D and he goes gaming and paints. I love that. Any of these? No. Okay. Hi, Ignis. Hello. What else? The pipeline is real. Your husband just started a new army for the tabletop and you foresee you having to help him paint his army. Wait, that's so fun though. Yeah, we both play D&D, but we mostly play online. So neither of us have gotten into mini painting or anything like that. But yeah, I do love going to the gaming store. Usually they'll still have some Warhammer books, so he'll look for books. I look for D&D stuff, or sometimes board games because I really like board games. And it's cute. Similar things, but different things at the same time. Okay, the rest of this is getting sold. Hi, James. Hello, hello. You used to do D&D, but your attention span is so bad. Oh. Yeah, I've been playing with the same group for about 6 years. And we originally played in person, but now we live between multiple continents and we play online. Hope we get a new Encanto character soon. I'm saying I want the next adventure pack, yeah, to be Encanto. Right? What would you all want the next adventure pack to be? If/when we get one. Since it seems like from the blog post, they're pretty committed to the idea of adventure packs being just one IP that's focused on. I feel like Encanto would be a really good one. Star Wars, listen, if they do, I do still strongly believe they need to give at least one free Star Wars character. You can't make the only way that people can get Star Wars characters be to pay for it. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but the principle of the thing. Pixie Hollow would be cute. We do love the fairies. Down. Why did I come over here? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to... I think I'm gonna run around. I need to equip a couple companions. And I'm going to work on taking care of my storage stuff. I'm going to need more space than this. It can be literally anybody. Give me the Pegasi. Ow! You all let me do all of that time bending without monkeys equipped, and I take that personally. Big Hero 6 or Raya? Ooh, Big Hero 6, yes! That might actually give me a chance to get the one and only Honey Lemon if there was an adventure pack. Raya, I've seen once, but I don't think there are enough characters that I care about in Raya to want a whole adventure pack. Not you. Feel like the Little Mermaid would be a good one. I don't know. Well, I don't really think so, just because I also don't think there would be enough characters left to give us 3 characters that I'd be excited to get in a Little Mermaid pack. I mean, we have Sebastian and Flounder, but who else would it be? Ariel's sisters? I don't know. I know in the show and in the straight to home prequel, they play a lot bigger of a role, but I feel like in just the wider Disney canon, I don't know if they do enough. Hi, Candia. Hello. Live action stuff like Hocus Pocus. I feel like I've been Hocus Pocus's #1 supporter. I'm down for that. I really, truly am. What was that? Osun, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Pegasus, I know what you mean, but I feel like that's not fair though, because then people are expected to pay money to get any of the characters, and that would be essentially the same as the fact that we're all mad that the only Winnie the Pooh characters are paid now. It's just kind of icky. Swaggy, hello, hello. Think we'll probably get Flounder or Sebastian in the new expansion. Ooh, good point. Yeah. Because it seems like it's gonna be underwater themed. Star lilies. Can we get Zazu? Listen, I'm sick of Lion King updates. I know it's been a while now, but we had too many too close together and I'm still sick of it. I still need us to not do that right now. Saying they should all be paid isn't fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to take steps to unlock free characters if you don't want to. But even if you did, like... This is going to sound kind of callous, but like, suck it up. Oh! Suck it up! Like, there are going to be characters in this game that I don't like, that I would just rather not have, but they're gonna be in the game and it just is what it is. Like, it's not that serious. You can banish them after you add them to your valley. You'd never have to see them again. It's really, truly not too big of a deal. I don't think one Star Wars character is going to ruin anybody's day. I truly don't. Yeah, that's what islands are for. Emperor's New Groove. Listen, yes. Not feisty tonight. I don't know. There are just a lot of things where it's like, especially in a live service game with as big of a character pool to choose from as this, getting updates all the time. Like, I'm just of the firm opinion in about most things in life, but like, especially something like this, not everything is for everyone. Not everything's for me. Like, I can't get mad when something that I don't necessarily want gets added because someone out there is really excited about having that, you know? Which is why, like, full disclosure, I don't care about Star Wars characters. Like, I can't stress enough how much I do not care. It's just the principle of the thing that they've had them in other Disney games. They've toyed around with the idea of adding them. They've added cosmetics and houses and XYZ, and getting players excited about that possibility and then saying the only way you can ever have this is if you give us additional money, I think is really not cool. So I'm just riding for the people who want that, just like I would hope that someone would ride for me if it was about Atlantis or something, you know? We can make a people I hate floating island for sure. I know some of y'all Vanellope haters are already in the habit of doing so. That's also been your mentality with this game for a long time. It's a crossover game. All updates have a different target audience. Yeah. And like, I do also understand people not really wanting a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff, but like, that's why we can hide the characters, you know? We can banish their houses. And also, I really can't foresee a future where we have more than like 3 characters top, and that I think is even a stretch. Like, I don't think we're ever going to be at risk of having something like Star Wars overpopulate the valley. Like, most of the time I think you're not going to see them. You really want the Jungle Book characters, but you really understand that a lot of people might not want them. I feel like I've seen a fair amount of love for Jungle Book characters. You want to hug the characters in game? I do too. I do too. That would be so cute, but I do think it would be difficult. It would be a lot of animations for them to do. Because even if they kind of just did one for each size category of characters, because the characters are all kind of within the same, what, like 5 sizes or something, it's like 5 animations is still a lot, because then you'd also have to do them for all of the different bodies. Well, no, they wouldn't is the thing. They'd probably just do it for like the fem frame and the mask frame. But even with that, it's a lot of animations. Flowers, fab. Atlantis Adventure Pack. Listen, I'll take it. I still do feel like we need to go further with the ancient civilization storyline in the main game, but if the only way we can get Atlantis is in an expansion or an adventure pack, I will take it. You recently restarted and you're so overwhelmed with quests and DLC. Now, when you say restarted, do you mean you took your existing game and you said delete and started anew? Or do you mean that you started a new profile? You really want Lilo? I do want Lilo as well. Genie from Aladdin, yeah, that would be a good addition. I'm in the wrong area. Deleted. Oh, no, the anxiety. How are you doing with that? how are you feeling now that that's something that you did? I fear I could not. I don't think I could do it. Do I have any more of these house leaks? I don't think so. Okay. I guess you can stay there then. Wait, you go there. You sort of regret, but also you're having so much fun with the game again. That's good. I know many people have restarted. I just feel like I would be extremely overwhelmed if I was trying to... Well, it also just feasibly wouldn't really work for me with making content and stuff. But even if I weren't making content, I feel I would be too overwhelmed. I feel like adding a secondary account where I could take it at my own pace, I wouldn't mind, but just completely starting over, it's too much for me. Nicole, hello. There, we got that. Green flower. Make it green. You're playing Palia? Oh, nice. Every now and then I think about going back to Palia. It's been so long since I played. I think these are blue. Okay. If you have the expansions and extra gameplay like Ursula Vanessa, would it still be included? It keeps your expansions, it keeps your premium shop purchases, it keeps your star path rewards if you restart. You keep all of that stuff. If you got any of the Founders editions, it keeps that. I would assume it keeps your Twitch drops. You hope the next main DLC has parts, so you have something to look forward to that's not a free update. I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. I don't think that's going to happen. Do I think that you'll have something to look forward to that's not a free update? Yes, but I think that thing will be another paid thing that you can purchase. That's what I think. I mean, we shall see. But that's the vibe it's giving, I think. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna just sell all of these flowers. Should I do something with these? I think I'm just gonna sell them. I don't know. Feel free to give me your advice. Is there anything looking at these flowers off the top of your head that's giving craft me as opposed to sell me? I have a lot of flowers, but Like, these are specifically my overflow ones that I have my chest full of already. Sell them? I probably should. Before I do, though, let me just empty out the rest of the Forgotten Lands one. Swaggy, I recently watched a reaction to Up, and it made me realize that I really do like Up, but I like the story of Up. I would not say the characters in Up are the most exciting to me. Do I have enough for the exhibition? Yeah, I've done everything in the exhibition so far. And I'm pretty good recently about checking the flower stall. So I think if I needed any more, like, I will continue to just put the flowers that I collect from the biomes into those chests. From now on, it'll just get full again. I think I can probably sell them. Red and orange. Okay. Orange. Unless I can craft the breezeway arch. I can, but I think those mostly use the roses, right? And I'm not getting rid of any of those. Not the roses, the little colorful things. Sandra, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. This is a lot of flowers, my gosh. Okay. To the beach. I think we're at a point where we should all accept that realms and star paths are and will always be the free content that we're gonna get. I mean, they are doing a bit of a thing with the Realm Weaver, right? So I think we might still see some other stuff every now and then.
Good to see you.
So I think from now on we'll get one main DLC and one adventure pack every year. I think we'll continue to get one main, like, expansion every year. I could see them in the future doing like 2 or 3 expansion or like adventure packs. Which might sound like a lot, but I feel like where there's a will, there's a way. And when there's money involved, there's always a will. You know, like, realistically, I think it's possible. All of that only for 76k is wild.
Oh.
Do I need to make any planters? I don't know. I'm just selling them. If I need to use some of my other flowers to craft things, it's fine. I'll just collect more again. Oh, hey, Belle. Up close and personal.
Hey there.
Okay, let me sell all of these. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now let me actually double check to see if I did my routine tasks. I did. Perfect. Wonderful. I have not done my dream snap, but I'll do that eventually. Maybe today, maybe not today. Let me run back and grab the rest of this stuff. Hi, Rose. Hello. Right now, I'm working on emptying my biome storage into my storage island because most of these chests were, if not actually full, almost full. And I just want to clean it up a little bit, not have to worry about things not fitting when I'm going around cleaning or foraging. We did a little bit of time bending. I'm sure we'll do more. We might do a couple quests. What else? What else? Might do a little bit of decorating. It's kind of just like a little catch-all stream. Haven't done a dream snap in a couple months. Listen, listen, listen. At the bare minimum, just take a picture with the tags and submit it. You'll get 300 free moonstones. It doesn't even have to have any effort. Hope the new DLC in November is an underwater one and adds Nemo, Dory, Flounder, Sebastian, and Bruce the shark. Ah. Definitely possible. I think this is a grain. I don't know, I'm putting it in there. It might not be. Bananas. Cocoa. Anything else here? Cool. Lemons. Okay. Actually, what else do I have in here? A whole bunch of stuff. Cool. You want Ray as a companion from Princess and the Frog? We need so many Princess and the Frog characters. It's actually sad to think about. Those are gonna go elsewhere, actually. Do I also have a Twitch account? I do. It's Tinkerlily2. Tinkerlily2. It exists. I'm live there right now. I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. It's great. No garlic. Okay. I am gonna keep this ginger, I think, in case I end up doing pumpkin soup instead of pumpkin puffs. I mean, I have it, so why not? Oh. Love the storage area. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it still does take me some time to put things away, but way less than it did when I had a bunch of individual rooms. My goodness. Okay, let me move this stuff here. Oh, I forgot that. Saria, thank you for the follow. Sarah, thank you for the follow. You like the storage island layout? Do I have a video on it? I do. Yeah, I have a video. It's on my YouTube channel. It has like a spreadsheet and everything and a graphic. I'm pretty proud of that one. Oh, she's full. Okay. Fish, things, this is all stuff I don't need, so I shall pop that down there. Sure. It's a very good video. Thank you. How are you doing, Nina? Christina's Chaotic Gaming, hello. Your storage island is just tables and chests. You're jealous of all the pretty storage islands you've been seeing. Yes. I knew the only way to actually convince myself to make a storage island was to make it pretty. Otherwise, I kind of felt like, what's the point? Also, figuring out a layout was difficult, so thinking about beautifying it really helped get me through that phase. Do I think we're getting a Winnie the Pooh character for free? Honestly, probably no time soon, is my honest opinion. Do I think we will ever? Probably. You finished Wings of Starlight this weekend and you cried like a baby? I need to get on that. Oh my goodness. I need to get on that. But so many movies to watch. I know I only need to watch one of the movies before I go into it, but I feel like I might as well be thorough. Oh, I don't even have anything from there. Got these. Do I have space to add more storage space to my island for future updates? I do. I kind of gave you like a little bit of a situation here. So my storage island is currently this, and it looks like it's pretty full, but I actually have quite a bit of space. I don't actually have anything over here except for some memory orbs and I don't know, some shiny gifts or something like that. But the easiest way to expand is to kind of fill in these corners and add more chests, which I can do pretty easily in some areas. And I also have this back row here that I can add things. There's like a lot of extra space. So I think it's very expandable, which was also something that was really important to me when I was designing it, because I tend to collect a lot of things. And I've seen a lot of really pretty storage islands, like Steph Lunara has one. I think that's whose I'm thinking of, where she kind of has, I don't know if they're, I can't remember if they're tables or like little just circular things with chests around them. And it looked really cute, and I was thinking about doing something like that, but I thought it would be more difficult for me to expand easily. Like, I don't want to have to shift things around too much when I have to add new supplies. I don't want to have to restructure. So with the way that it is right now, I can literally just extend the fence and add another table and a couple more chests, and then it's good to go. And that was really important to me. This is the Meadow Island. Yeah. I just used a bunch of the build kit stuff from Storybook Vale. No, Wish Blossom Ranch. Don't know what I'm missing. I need to do it. I need to do it. I need to do it. What did I read recently? What did I literally just finish? I read Mate by Allie Hazelwood, but that's not the last book I read. Right now I'm reading a book called The Bear and the Nightingale, which I'm really enjoying, and I mean, I'm really early into it, but also it takes place in Russia, and it does the thing where all of the characters have multiple nickname, like names or nicknames, but depending on who's talking to or about them. So that's the most difficult part for me to get into. Okay, those are all full. And the book I just finished. What was that? It doesn't bode well for the book that I can't remember what it was. I'm checking my Fable. BTW, I have a Fable. Oh, yeah, I didn't like it. That's why. I read a book called Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Barron. I've had it on my shelf for ages, and I read it and I was not a fan. Maybe I shouldn't watch it before. There's a big part of the plot that you know how it will end, which is great. Wait, you know how it will end if you watch the movies, but you don't know if you read the book first? Is it like something that's a surprise reveal in the movie as well? Can you borrow my storage island? Yeah. I mean, I think the video that I have, it obviously does not, it's not a speed build, so you can't see like exactly what I'm doing, but I built most of it on stream, and apart from the actual building process of it, the video has a spreadsheet and graphics that would make it pretty easy to just straight up copy mine if you wanted to. And that's why I made them, in case anybody wanted to. That reminds you of when you tried reading historical fiction? Oh. Yes, that's how it was when I was trying to read War and Peace. It's how it was when I read Anna Karenina. I'm thinking about giving War and Peace another go. It's just so huge. The idea of reading historical fiction is better than reading it for you. I do enjoy it. I don't read it as much as I should. Okay, I think Meadow next, perhaps. Wonder if they would ever allow us to share presets. Ooh, that would be pretty interesting. I am still hoping at some point they give us some sort of co-op build mode, furniture mode. I think that would be really fun. They just have to be pretty good about permissions so that you can choose who does and doesn't have permissions to help you build, you know? Did I finish the Hercules level 10 quest? I did not. I haven't done that yet. Have I read Little Dorrit or Tess of D'Urbervilles? I have not. I have a copy of Tess, I think. Oh no, that's the wrong direction. But I haven't read it. Oh, I forgot I have this spot too. All right, we gotta finish this valley. It's a difficult thing for you to explain without spoilers. The thing is not a big part of the plot in the movie. But if you know it, then you'll know some of the things that will happen, but not how. Ah, maybe I will read the book first then. I think I get what you're saying, Nina. What are things that I probably have in here already? Okay, and I guess I'll take these and this fish. No, actually keep the fish.
Why, this place
Give me
is
the
a dream.
seeds. What are the tables that I put items on? I want to say it's called the Floral Fairy Table. It's a craftable from Wish Blossom Ranch that's crafted using mostly materials from Pixie Acres. Okay, you clean you up a little bit. It is still so hot in here. Is my AC working, question mark? Certainly doesn't feel like it. Keep looking in your crafting table. It doesn't show up. You have one already though. You might not have all of the materials that you need to craft it. Let me see if I can find it. I think you might get one in a quest with Tinkerbell or something, but it needs giant acorns, which I think you get from digging in Pixie Acres. So that would be probably the thing that you would be least likely to already have. Because once you found all of the things, you should be able to craft it. Someone said you have to level up with Tink first. Ah, gotcha. Oh yeah, then maybe work on Tinkerbell's quest line if you haven't yet. Anyone made every item of furniture in the crafting menu? I don't know. I don't imagine that I have. I don't think I've made all of the Wish Blossom Ranch things yet. That's gonna go there. I know I'm gonna sell those. So many mushrooms, goodness gracious. I know I'm not gonna need all of those. And I'm certainly not gonna need all of this. Some of it perhaps, but not all. Same with this. Okay. You made a list to complete all of the things, the crafting items. That's smart. I need to do that. Is my island divided by main game and DLCs, or is it by type of item? It's by type of item. So I have most of the crafting items here, and then here I have mining items, and then I kind of have some miscellaneous DLC specific items. And then I have food items here, like herbs, grains, fruits and veggies. I have all of the fish and seafood over here. Flowers are all here, gems are over there. And then here is all the seasonal event stuff and like enchantment things. You still have to complete your Wish Blossom Ranch friendship quest. Yeah, it was a bit... It was a lot having all of the stuff at the same time. I didn't mind it too much, to be fair. But it was definitely a different experience than with the other DLCs. Get on that. Cool. Can you ask a decorating question? Yeah. I don't think I actually have any of that in here right now. You still have to finish Eternity Isle and Wish Blossom. Ah. I feel like I'm usually pretty good about finishing the DLC quest, but it's because I get scared that it's gonna get spoiled for me. And I don't want that to happen. Okay, the rest of those can get sold, and my iron will go over here. Which DLC would I recommend buying first? I think if there's one that you feel really strongly about from aesthetics or characters, follow your heart. But if you really don't know which one you'd prefer, I say get Rift in Time first, because the quality of life things are really nice to have. Specifically, the Ancient Vacuum. The Wish Blossom Ranch story quest was really short. You know what? We don't have to go there today. I need to get off of Wish Blossom Ranch's neck a little bit sometimes, but it's so difficult. I try my best. And there we go. In a biome with 2 separate sections, how do you transition between them? You have a cabin and a castle in the forest. Wait, okay, my eyes and brain. You have a cabin and a castle in the Frosted Heights, but you're not sure how to blend them. Oh, I guess it depends on how much space you have and what is separating them. Because, like, on the beach here, I usually will either make it so that I can have a walled off section between it, have a bit of, like, a natural path separating, or I use landscape to separate. So like this part is the boardwalk, and across the bridge is kind of like the beachy bit. I have 3 different sections in... Oh wait, well, I guess most of my biomes are kind of like that. The meadow here, I have sort of the kind of more natural spot, and then the city looking spot. But I have this big kind of gardeny lounge area separating the 2 here. The bridges I have separating this. The glade, I kind of just walled it off with as much foliage as I could to keep the areas separated. In the forest, I have this sort of orchardy spot, and then I have this cabiny neighborhood spot, and I just have kind of a long trail separating. And then in the Frosted Heights, I have this kind of naturey spot and the castle area, and then I just have the walls separating it. So I guess I don't have a specific answer. It really depends on where I am and how much space I have. But usually path or foliage or walls is the answer. Wait, I got everything from the beach, right? Yeah. Okay, forest and frosted is all I have left. Part 2 of Wish Blossom Ranch comes out July 8th. Anthony... Listen, I will not be part of spreading this narrative personally. You said it. I'm just here to witness it. I don't think I need any of these apples, actually. I'm just gonna sell the apples before I even go there. Because I really, truly don't think I need them. Okay. If we get an underwater DLC this year, who's going to be the villain? I know some people were saying possibly Captain Hook, which does make sense. I could see it. I certainly could. Hi, Thomas. Hello, hello. Davy Jones, you know, true. Certainly could be. It would be kind of wild if Davy Jones was our first Pirates character, though. Pirates, also something I could really take or leave. And by that, I mean, I'm just really not bothered. YouTube threw you back in time. It do be doing that sometimes. Actually, I don't know if I need any sand in this. Just a little bit. Okay. I think I actually do need these fish. I probably will just get rid of those. I have a fair amount of them. Actually, let me double check. So I think I actually have 2 places where to keep them. I think I have them in both of these chests. That one's full, and that one's full. Okay. Don't have to worry about it. The other day you were reminded about the crab in Moana. Maybe he could be in an underwater DLC too. Oh, good point. I forgot he exists. Tamatoa, right? Perhaps. Also though, I don't know how they would add, how they would add. I don't know how they would design Tamatoa, because isn't he meant to be giant? No, girl, just let me have this. Thank you. I feel like he's meant to be giant. Okay. Coffee, gems, and we're Gucci. Fixed in one place. Ooh, that would be kind of creepy. I think I like that idea. No, that's full. Okay. You hope they add Moana's grandma? I mean... yeah, I suppose. But also, she's kind of no longer with us. Like, she is legendary. Okay, all this stuff getting sold. Timey-wimey, I guess, but she also, doesn't Moana in game talk about how, like, her grandma's no longer with us? Still can't figure out how to get Merlin his blue gift. Wait, we were talking about this the other day, weren't we? I feel like someone
I'm so glad we met.
had a recommendation, but I don't remember what it was. Oh my goodness, we're almost done and we've only been here an hour. Listen, thanks for hanging out while I do boring stuff. I appreciate it. Any blue furniture? And some of it actually doesn't have to be blue. Just filter blue. Do you just like, how do you gift it to him? This was a long time ago for me. I don't remember. You're going in the chest. You're probably getting sold. The dress and hair work well together. I agree. I feel like a real fairy. Oh, I meant to put on wings. What am I doing? I'm not a real fairy. I can't fly. Well, that's very rude to Miss Prilla, but what y'all know about Prilla? Not Prilla. Ronnie. Prilla has wings. What do I know about Prilla, clearly? I could also do the spring stuff. You know what? I actually want to glide on grass. Let's see. Listen, I'll be right back. I have to go check my AC. Give me 1 second. It's on, and it's allegedly the temperature that I set it to, but certainly doesn't feel that way to me. Oh wait, didn't I have a rogue piece of something to put in here? No, I didn't pick it up. Where was that? I guess I didn't empty one of the chests. That's none of my business. The effort was there. The intention was there. Okay. Cherries. No. Mint. Yeah. Seeds. You think with the adventure pack, it's a good thing to add the fairies from Sleeping Beauty to them? Possibly. Fairies and Philip? I don't know. Well, here's the thing. If adventure packs are only 3 characters, I don't know if I feel like that would work, because I don't think just the 3 fairies would be enough for an adventure pack. So I feel like maybe 2 of the fairies and Philip, or maybe 1 of the fairies and 2 other who else could they add? Fairy, Philip. I don't know. I guess it would have to be another fairy, but that feels rude because why are we leaving one of the fairies out, you know? But I just don't think the 3 fairies are enough to sell a pack. That's the wrong one. All the dwarves, listen, wishful thinking, I fear. There's no way they're giving us 7 characters in one update. It's simply not happening. Well, not one update, but I mean, one update either, but 1 pack. Did I finish this one? I did. Okay, you know what? I think I missed something somewhere, but that's, as previously stated, none of my business. Okay, all of these though. Thank you. But they're small, so 7 of them is like 3 normal. I don't think that's how that works. Okay, Belle. You're coming with me, but not for the reason you think you're coming with me. You're just coming with me because you're here. We're gonna go do Mother Gothel's tree. I think it's a small area. It should be pretty quick. I'm not gonna do anything fancy with it, frankly.
The people of this valley are so...
Lil Witchy, hello. How do you fit the pumpkins on the bench I have, or do I put them elsewhere? The valley is very cute. Oh, on my storage island? I don't believe I have any of the pumpkins on there. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. I think for my fruit and vegetable tables, for each chest, I just have the first and last thing alphabetically that I have in there. Yeah. I just have the first and last thing alphabetically that I have in there, or I might have just picked a couple pretty things. I can't remember. No, that's first and last alphabetically. That's first and last alphabetically. Yeah, I just did that to kind of help me remember. So I don't have to fit a pumpkin on there. All right. Glade, here we are. Oh, hey, bees. Sorry, I'm monopolizing Belle's time. Oh, let me actually pick up all this stuff. So... And honestly, truly, I know I just emptied this. All this stuff is going in here again. But that was honestly the point of emptying all of this, just so, Actually, these can go there too, to be fair. So that I had space again for this kind of thing. You're struggling to fit them on anything, might just put them in a chest in the Forgotten Lands. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All my extra pumpkins I keep on my gardening island. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could fit a pumpkin on that. Let me double check. Because if so, that could be an alternative item you could use. Did no, there's no way a pumpkin fit on there. I think I just know it's my pumpkin patch because there are pumpkins there. Yeah, I only have one row of pumpkins in my main storage, and then all of the rest of them I keep... No, I couldn't fit one on here. I just keep in this chest where my gardening stuff is, or I keep by my stove in my storage island. Am I putting off decorating this? Maybe. My coffee is now cold, but it is delicious. Has anyone read Before the Coffee Gets Cold? Did you like it? Okay, ooh. I'm gonna just move these over here for now. Just line them up. Because I don't know which of these I want to use, and I don't really have anywhere to put them. Okay. You have, Sarah? I read it a while ago. I did just listen to the audiobook of the second book in the series, I think. It was Tales from the Cafe. I listened to that maybe last month. Is there anything I feel like Mother Gothel deserves? Apart from... Well, never mind, let me not. Not me not. Tangled. You've never heard of it? It's a book about this coffee shop where you can go and travel back in time, but you can only travel back in time to the coffee shop. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, you can travel back in time to a different point of time at the coffee shop, and you can talk to somebody or something, but you can only stay for as long as the coffee is still warm. You have to leave again before the coffee gets cold. There are a bunch of random rules about the time travel and stuff, but it was an interesting premise. It's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold. The first one is good. The following 4 to 5 are basically the same as the first one. Yeah, I think it technically is a novel, but it kind of feels more like a collection of short stories because it's broken into, like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 sections, and each one talks about a different person who comes to the cafe looking to go back in time to reconnect with somebody. There is a little bit of a through line with the owner and operator of the cafe, but for the most part, it's kind of like these short stories that are together. Maybe I can give you this. You're decorating your Toontown Island while watching the stream? Oh, nice. I don't actually even know if I want to use this. You know what I'm excited for? The picnic blanket that we're going to be getting in the Hedgehog pack. You know what? Maybe I don't need a couch. I feel like Mother Gothel is not the type to lounge outside, you know? I don't think she's giving having a cup of tea on the porch. I do think she's giving have a magical flower at her doorstep. Positively Golden, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, give me the dirt path here. I have rocks there. And there I also have rocks. Therefore, I should probably have rocks here as well. I will not forgive them for that's so dramatic. I will not forgive them though for not giving us these rocks as items. And yes, I know from the Oasis Retreat Star Path, we have those in a different color. I don't care. I don't want that color. Well, I do want that color. I use it all the time, but I also want the other color. The one that's right in front of my face. Underneath that thing. Do I have crops from all the DLCs too? I do. I have every crop on my gardening island. Not to self-plug again, but I do also have a video about that. If you were curious. Craps. Of course. How do I manage to collect so much stuff? You want to decorate but never have enough items to craft everything? I do pretty much anytime I'm in the game. I'm gonna be going around to the ancient vacuums and picking up all of the resources that I can with the vacuums, which covers a lot of the woods and flowers and spice. I mean, the spices you don't really need to craft, but it covers the wood and spices a lot. I've gone through many a phase of mining in the game, so I just tend to have extra resources from that. I make sure that I evenly disperse my villager roles, so I'm getting a solid bonus from every activity, if that makes sense. And then if I need specific resources, I do use elixirs to help get bonus drops. Also making sure that you have a companion equipped that will give you extras of the things that you're looking for is really helpful. So I think those are the main ones, right? I think those are the main things I do. Visit all the stalls every time. Yeah, I don't really do that as much, but that is really helpful if you are wanting more resources. We've got a lot of stalls now that give you a lot of things. I should probably do that. I really don't want to put the Aladdin stall on the other maps, but I feel like I should to get the gems. I just don't think it fits the visual aesthetic. Like, I wish we had stall skins that were... How do I explain this? I know we have the Goofy stall skins, and I think those are really cute, but I wish there was something like a stall skin pack that was just kind of like a generic looking stall that you could apply to any of them. I do realize that would be really difficult because they're different. Well, they're kind of similar shapes and sizes. I don't know. I don't even need it to look special, just like a simple wooden stall. I could hide it. I just don't want to have to. You know? How many vacuums do I have on Eternity Isle? I don't know how many. Oh, I need to craft vacuums. Actually, let me do that. Remind me to do that after I finish decorating this area. I don't know exactly how many, but basically you need one for every elevation of each area. I'm writing this down so I don't forget. Make vacuums. So if there are stairs going from one level to a different level, you need to have a vacuum on the top level and the bottom level, even if they're the same biome or sub-biome. You would love a generic stall. I would too. I don't think we'll ever get anything like that because I do think it would be quite, not difficult, but they'd have to basically make a unique skin for every stall. But just like a simple wooden stall would make me happy. Or give us the ability to get rid of stalls we put on other islands without committing to them being there forever. That would be even better, frankly. You want one of these? That's cute. You have a market area in all your islands just for the stalls. Yeah, I could do that. I just don't want to be forced to have that forever. I think that's my issue. If we weren't stuck with it forever, I would definitely move it there. I just am kind of non-committal. I don't want to be stuck with it. You have 19 vacuums in Eternity Isle? That sounds about right to me. Caps lock, why? You would love more stall skins, but just a generic skin for each stall would be good too. Yeah, I really feel like that's all I need. I do like getting different variations of Goofy stall that are more... what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, more specific aesthetics? But just a simple version of each stall. Even if it was an expensive bundle in the premium shop, I don't care. I'll pay almost anything for it. I shouldn't say that, but it's true. I'll pay almost anything for it. Just one simple version of each of the stalls. You need more vacuums. You lose your level 3 one every time you go in your valley because you can never remember where you put it. Yeah. That's why even though it's annoying, I make a vacuum for every area that needs one. Just so I don't have to keep track of where I left it, like what I did with it. That's too much for me. DDV taking notes, she will buy them all. Tink specifically says she'll pay whatever the cost. I always forget, is the Vitalis thing called a lantern or a lamp? Or neither? It gets me every time. Lamp. Lamp. There we go. The vacuums are rubbish for storybook as everything forms in one trial area. That is annoying. Please stop making things spawn in areas that are unreachable via vacuum. It's a specific type of rude that I do not require. Nor do I appreciate. Also give us the ability to filter by DLC, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to find the like beanie things, but the ones from Storybook Vale. This is when it would come in handy to be able to filter by thing. DLC. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. Hope you have a wonderful sleep. I don't remember getting this. I remember them saying there was something to do with the mementos. I don't remember getting this. It's giving I went to XYZ and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. No offense. No offense! Hi, Kelsey. Hello, hello. This is not the one. I don't think. What was this from? I gotta be getting close. Oh, this is the ranch one from Wish Blossom Ranch, of course. These were the ones I was looking for. It's a little light. Okay, maybe a ranch one it is. Ah. Beam. It was a very boring quest for the memento bookcase. That's probably why I don't remember it. I have no recollection of such a thing. Wait, do we not have a corner of this beam, or do I just not have the corner of this beam? Anyone know? It's from Wish Blossom Ranch. I have a very sad song from Next to Normal stuck in my head right now, and I simply do not know what I did to deserve this.
Mika would love to play with the animals here.
Okay. There's a corner of the beam, so I must not have it. Rude. Remember that time we had purple trees in the thing? The thing, of course, being Storybook Vale. And we still have yet to see those purple trees added to our foliage menu. What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, I think honestly, truly, this is fine. I need to add trees, but I'm worried about placing a tree because I don't think I'm going to be able to see anymore. To finish decorating. Let's go there for a second. You need the lavender trees. I need them with a quickness. I needed them a year and a half ago, frankly. But I certainly need them now. And they're still nowhere to be found. I'm struggling. Okay, that's facing that way. Cool. We are struggling. Can I actually get rid of you? Move you all the way over here to get rid of you. No. There, sure. Can you fit back here somehow, perhaps? If I move all of this stuff. Possibly. There. We need more pathing. Agreed, agreed, agreed. Wait, wasn't it Storybook Vale that came with no pathing? Is that something that actually happened? Is that something that we actually let happen? Because that's kind of crazy. I don't hate that. Genuinely don't understand why they don't add every single foliage variation, honestly. I don't get it. It does upset me. Probably do actually want this green one. If I can find a place to put it. No, it's too giant. A slightly smaller green one. Yeah. Okay. Stunning. Stunning. Sure. Can't even make an argument about them wanting to make them paid because they never even did that. Correct. 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 Also, I would like to petition for the premium shop trees to be put in the tab with the rest of the trees. Like, can we stop putting it in the foliage tab, please? I know it is foliage, but also it's like a tree. Especially as we're getting more in the premium shop and they're giving, well, they gave one to us as a code. Like, it's getting to the point where can we just have them in one place? But it's paid. I know.
Maui time.
Okay, Maui. Apparently it's Maui time. Oh, I have 2 vacuums. That's good to know. Streamlining the menu would be so helpful. Yeah, it needs a little bit of an overhaul, honestly. Truly does. I kind of want to give you a purple tree, actually. I haven't used any purple trees here. Purple tree? Am I okay? A purple lamp. Okay, anyway. Also, I think the one I mean is a pink lamp. Okay. Also a redo button for when you accidentally click undo. Move the bushes in the tree tab into underbrush. Yes, that was for Storybook Vale, right? Most, if not all, of the bushes are under tree for some reason. Very odd, very odd. Sometimes wonder if the sheer scale of this game is so huge now that they don't even notice those things. It's possible. But I feel like they probably watch people's content. Maybe not everyone's, obviously, but I feel like they probably have people watching people's content. And I feel like that's the kind of thing people note in... I don't know. I know that's the kind of thing I will bring up if I'm noticing something like that happening. Okay. Actually, I want that one. The rest of you can go away, though. I think I even need another tree here. Oh, I was trying to put a tree here. I just forgot. Hi, Kira. How's it going? Ah. Sure. Oh, hey, Maui.
Moana, tell her Maui says you're welcome.
No, you do it. Just finished your last quest and finished all characters and DLC characters. Amazing. Okay, you two can go over there and be friends. Grab some little beach grass for you. Some butterfly flowers. Ooh. And probably... Oh, where's that fern? Why did I get rid of it? underbrush. I think the forest one. Yeah. Cool. I'm doing well, Kira. Thank you.
I got your back.
You know what? Honestly, good enough. Cool. Vacuums. Can't find your switch? Oh no. That's not good. Do I have any time bending tables anywhere here? I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna go back to my storage island where I know I have one. How many vacuums are we making for the Hedgehog pack? I think I'm gonna do... I have 2 already. I feel like 8 will probably be enough. You started at 10 but went to 15. Maybe 10. It's 4 areas. 2 to 3 per area. 10 is probably fine. If I need to make another one, I shall. All my mist about to be gone. Okay, 8 more. I just sold a bunch of these things. Maybe not. Anyway. Huh? Oh, no, don't make that. Okay, there. Yeah. Cool. I'm okay, Laura. Thank you, though. I mean, I still have everybody as a time bender, so I'm fine with Mist at the moment. I have so many gardeners. Okay. How are my pockets? Good. I'm going to equip some monkeys, and we're gonna go on another round of Mist gathering. You're kind of on the fence about buying the new expansion because you're not the biggest fan of Winnie the Pooh. That's fair. I would say I'm not the biggest fan of Winnie the Pooh, but I am excited about the new content. I think the furniture items look really cute. I'm really intrigued by the bee houses. I think that's a really cool thing to add. And of course, even though I have many undecorated areas currently, I am always down for a new spot to decorate. Also, thank you on YouTube, everybody who's liked the stream. Really helps me out. I appreciate it. You like Winnie the Pooh aesthetically and thematically more than the IP itself. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't feel much of an emotional attachment to the characters, I think. But I do think it's really cute.
Another perfect
Come here, my child.
Okay. Give me all this stuff. I really truly can't believe it. Sometimes when I'm over here, it shocks me anew that they gave us this whole Atlantis-inspired biome, and they said, but no Atlantis characters for you. Huh? What's that about? Soapbox incoming. I mean, I'm done. It was a very temporary moment. Or is it a soapbox from you? They're cute and you're excited for new furniture, but maybe you'll wait for it to be discounted. That's so understandable. And I assume that it will probably be discounted fairly heavily when they release the next adventure pack, because that's usually how they do things. Like right now with the new adventure pack coming out, all of the expansions are like 30 to 40% off or something like that. Oh, you were expecting it from me, kind of let down. I mean, I'm tired. I could only rant and rave for so long, you know? You don't think you've seen Atlantis? I highly recommend it. Not just because it's peak cinema, but also because if you play Dreamlight Valley, I feel like it really gives you a lot of info about the lore that they seem to have abandoned, but that's another soapbox I won't be getting on top of today. Did I do my dream snap? Mm-mm. No, I did not. I need to. I think part of why I haven't is because I feel like I want the Bo Peep outfit. For the Dream Snap, and I haven't decided whether I actually want to buy the Bo Peep outfit yet or not because my moonstones are hurting. So I'm trying to talk myself in or out of buying the outfit before I do the Dream Snap. Listen, I went ahead and I bought that deluxe edition set of Windy City, so I gotta be more conscientious about spending money on Dreamlight Valley for the next little bit. It's so gorgeous. You'll use the jumpsuit more than the hair and shoes. Yeah, I mean, I really just want it for the like jumpsuit. It's so cute. Oh, with Cindy's glass slippers. Yo, I want it. We'll see. I've been doing okay on Dream Snaps recently, but I try not to get too comfy with getting a good amount of moonstones from Dream Snaps because I feel like it's really a toss-up any given week. Need to stock up on your time-bending stuff. Yeah. Speaking of money, saw that AI data centers are projected to use 70% of the world's memory chips before the year is over. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's not the kind of thing that I talk about because it's not usually pertinent to what we're doing, but this AI stuff is getting out of hand. It's well and truly getting out of hand. But yes, the thing that I've been seeing people talk about recently is all of the computer parts, like how in 5 years, having a computer is going to be only for very wealthy people, and it's because of all of the parts. I mean, already over the past 5 years or so, the graphics cards prices have skyrocketed because of how much they're used in AI centers, but also I know memory and RAM recently has also just gone off the charts. How many villagers do I have for time bending to get that much extra mist and parts? All of them. Literally every villager is a time bender right now. Yeah, that too. Yeah, gaming becoming, yeah, less accessible for people as computers. I mean, computers already are expensive, but as they just continue to get more and more expensive, gaming is going to become less and less accessible. And not even just for computers, also for platforms. Like the Switch price is getting increased. I think the Steam Deck price was just increased. They increased the PlayStation price not too long ago. Yeah, exactly, Zarda, yeah. You never thought of doing that? You love that idea? Yeah, making everyone time benders increases the amount you get. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the wiki thing. Basically, it's not every additional person you have. There are kind of like benchmark points. The Dreamlight Valley wiki is an amazing resource in general, but they have a nice page that I'm trying to find that kind of goes over how many villagers you have assigned to the task and what you get as a bonus. It's not upgrade or updated all the way because it doesn't have the amount of mist and drops I'm getting from having everybody as a time bender, but it's a good resource to have if you're trying to be strategic about I don't know, assigning your villagers. I shared the link on both Twitch and YouTube if you're curious, but basically the more villagers you have assigned to any given role, the more drops you get. And so I just temporarily have turned everybody into a time bender to get as much mist as possible. Thank you, Belle. We've kind of talked about this before, but do we think we're going to get Raya this year? Since she's our last princess? You've been grinding to get parts with like 5 to 6 villagers as time benders so you can make enough vacuums for Wish Blossom and Honeyglow. Ah, yes. Wait, do you know about upcycling? I feel like we've been having the upcycling talk like every stream for the past 3 or 4 streams. You think Ryo will either come in a free update or an adventure pack? I feel like she'll probably come this year. Ryo's so underrated, the movie and the character. I liked the movie. I didn't love the movie, but I also only watched it once at a very chaotic point in my life. So I possibly, like, I don't really remember too much of it. I might like it more if I watched it again. My poor coffee, sitting here, nearly untouched. You haven't seen Raya yet? That's fair. Everyone's memory of the movie is hazy because of, yeah. It came out during that time. You don't actually, you've seen it on the table but haven't fully explored it. Well, you know what? I don't mind another quick foray into the upcycling feature, because if you're trying to make vacuums or like if you're trying to do anything specific with time bending, the upcycling feature is super helpful. You've come to the right place. Yeah, so the upcycling feature is basically a way to turn certain parts into other parts for time bending. So it's kind of like a trade system for the specific time bending parts. First, you have to accumulate dust. The different colors are the different types of materials. So the ancient cores are blue, the time bending parts are purple, the gifts are green, and the fragments are orange. And they're separated that way because you can turn basically any part into another part within that category. So in order to get the dust, you have to have items in your backpack inventory, and then you click select item to dismantle, and then you can pick whichever you don't need. Like realistically, I don't think I need all of these level 3 cores. And then it will tell you however much dust it's going to convert to, and then you click dismantle, it'll add it to your little dust queue here. And then when you have dust, you can use it to craft any of these. So I just sacrificed these level 3 things. Say I wanted some level 2 things. I just click on that. It tells me how much dust and how much mist I need to get this. So I can just swap it over to this. which is helpful if you're trying to make vacuums, for instance, because like you need the belts. So say you have a bunch of extra, I don't know what's not used, screws or something that you just really don't need right now. You could dust the screws and then make the belts so you have what you need for vacuums. Or if you are trying to make manuals and you have a bunch of extra blocks, you can dust the blocks and turn them into bows or something, whatever you need for the manuals. So it's just like a swap feature. You don't have the option for upcycling. Yeah, I think the main story quest is how you level up what you have access to in the time bending table. Does that sound right to you, Anthony? It's a feature you get through the main storyline, I think. Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I did that. Is it just you, or is this so complex? I feel like there are multiple steps, but once you do it a couple of times, it's really pretty, it's pretty self-explanatory after a while. But as previously stated, this is just one of the reasons why Rift in Time is goated. Like, it's really good.
I've got the nicest neighbors. None of them want it.
What did he say? He says he has the nicest neighbors. None of them want to what? Eat me? I don't know. I truly don't know what he said. Such a game-changing mechanic. Exactly. And to be fair, we like kind of, well, I don't know that we can do we can do something similar with the snippets at the crafting table, but that's really just turning the white snippets into other ones, right? And then turning the snippets into the storybook magic, which is not exactly the same thing. Oh no! My mist! Well, that's just rude. I guess, no, I can't leave it there. It's too much mist. I can't! I think that's where I had it. You're only level 3 and only recently finished the main storyline in Rift of Time. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I need to eat a little snack. Oh, also someone mentioned in the comments that I can see how much mist I have in the collection tab. And I meant to look into it outside of this, but I forgot. How can I see? Because I remember they used to have it so that even if you were in the main valley, if you clicked on Eternity Isle up here instead of Dreamlight, it would tell you how much mist you had. I think it used to be like that, but now I don't know if there's a way. You don't think you can because it bothers you? Yeah, I don't think it can. I think if it were in the collection menu, it would be here. Yeah, I think they changed it like a while ago, Laura, but from what I remember, unless I made it up, even if you were on a different map, if you clicked Eternity Isle, you used to see your mist balance here instead of your Dreamlight balance, but now it's just Dreamlight. Oh, I guess it's glitched, probably, because you can see the Storybook Veil like Storybook Magic. So maybe it's not everyone's game. Maybe it's just a glitch and it's mine. You can still see it. Ain't that just my luck? Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. You're on Switch. It could be a platform thing. It could just be a me thing. Like, legitimately, that's one of the most frustrating things I think about Dreamlight Valley the fact that when there are bugs, it's not always everybody who gets them. It's not even everybody on the same platform. Like sometimes it's just random people who have them. Like for the longest, I still had the flower breaking bug. Not flower breaking, you know what I mean. The one in Storybook Vale, where if you tried to pick up a flower under that one area, it would break your game. In fact, I think I still have that bug. I haven't checked recently, but I know I still had it way after they said it was fixed. Ah, the teleport into the air bug. That was so frustrating. Yes. Yeah, there are some weird ones.
Living here is wonderful. I'm having such a good time.
Okay, back here. That poor rabbit. I thought I was gonna feed it. Not right now, buddy. 723k miss. Yeah, I know it'll say when I pick it up. Or if I wanted to travel back. Need to try to pick up the flower. That's what I was thinking, Anthony. We'll do it when we are ready to wrap up stream so that if my game does break, I don't have to go through the process of rebooting it and waiting for the loading screen. The loading screen sometimes takes forever for me to get into the game. Just done a beautiful Princess Castle build in the forest. It's not time bending friendly. Oh, yes. Honestly, I'm surprised that I can typically time bend in my valley without too much difficulty. I mean, it depends on where I am, but for the most part, it's okay. You just checked on your Switch and you can see your mist on the Eternity Isle tab in your main valley. Maybe I should check on my Switch and see. I do have Rift in Time on my Switch as well. That's the only DLC that I have on more than one platform. Because I decided they don't need my money 2 times. Not with the way that the Switch performs. Like, it's not that serious. What is time bending? It's the activity that you get from the Rift in Time expansion. It gives you a currency called, well, I mean, it gives you a bunch of different parts that you can use in crafting different things, but the reason why I mostly do it is because it gives you a currency called Mist that you can use to power your ancient machines. And I use vacuums all the time to pick up things on the valley floor. Well, not just the valley, all of the maps. So I need to have a good amount of mist stored up. But yes, it is also what I'm doing right now. That too.
Let me know where I can rustle up.
You
some
didn't
grub,
upgrade your
would ya?
table enough to unlock upcycling. No wonder you had no idea about it. Ah, yes. I will say, I feel like it's one of those features that I don't think was really talked about enough. Either in the game itself or kind of in the community. But it's really helpful. Hurry up, Belle. Make it snappy. Thanks, girl. Okay. Thank you, Belle. Y'all, you know what I realized upon further reflection? Is Eeyore's house in Honeyglow legitimately just the sticks? I'm so distressed by this that I almost said a swear. It's not that serious, but like, I understand that he has just a little stick tent in the, I don't know, movies or whatever, book maybe, I don't know, I've never read the book, but there's something, I don't know, this might be a controversial take. Giving Eeyore just the stick house feels way worse to me than giving Elsa the
I
cave.
wonder if these cheerful villagers dress as
I don't like
witches
it.
or vampires for Halloween.
Not the Valley's first unhoused citizen, for sure. Like, what's that about? He can't even fit in there. It's tiny. Does it mean it's got, because you know what it's giving? It's almost giving Cheshire Cat's tree, where like there's no way that's really rude. There's no way we can go in there. The missed amount and the storybook magic stop showing when you finish the achievements for that map. Is that what it is? Did I finish these achievements? Oh, I did. Oh, that could be it. That's an odd thing to happen. Or Tinkerbell's tree too. Oh yes, that's true. Tinkerbell has a tree, but at least it like looks like a house. Like she could live in there, right? At least from what I remember. I know his house is canonically a bunch of sticks. That doesn't mean we have to do him dirty like that. We could make him a different house out of sticks. Listen, that, you know what should happen? I know this won't happen, but I have really good ideas, Gameloft. And I'm available if you ever wanted any of them. This is just an example, but they could have done something where they had him start off with his little stick house, and then maybe as his level 10 friendship quest, we decide to build him a new house, and it's still made of sticks, so it still feels like home, but it's an actual house, and then we can go into it like we would everybody else's house. Evolve his house, yes! Ah, hoping his house is like the TARDIS. I am not a Doctor Who girly. I think I watched one episode or 2 episodes from when who was the doctor? I don't know. I think it was the one with Billie Piper. Is that the actress's name? Billie Piper. That looks like her. I'm looking it up. Doctor Who, companion to the Doctor. Okay, but it doesn't tell me which one. I mean, some of you who are Doctor Who people might know what I'm talking about. I watched a couple episodes of that one. Let me bring my chat back up. Where are we going? Up here? Billy was Rose Tyler. Yes, but which actor was the doctor when she was Rose? Need inspiration for building the bit where Scar's home is. I can show you mine, but it's not revolutionary. It's very simple and not like, it's nothing crazy. It was David Tennant. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was David Tennant or if it was the one before David Tennant. Let me pop over. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might need to give it another go because I feel like I'm the type of person who would enjoy Doctor Who. So I'm not sure what was going on at that point in my life. This is what it looks like. I mean, there are Nightthorns all around, but it's very simple. Just a little spot. I don't know. Uses a filler build, waterfalls and river kit like a bridge. Oh, nice. That's cute. Could have his house be the sticks at first, and then we evolve the house. He has his stick house inside as his bed. Wait! Y'all have some good ideas. Christopher Eccleston? I don't know that name, but that last name gives me, I don't know, it brings me back to the name of somebody that I won't forget because I don't want to start problems again. Christopher Eccleston. Huh. I feel like this was the doctor in the episodes that I saw because I don't know where else I would have seen this man. Oh, he's in Heroes? Huh. I think he might have been the doctor. Okay. You know what I realized? The new Descendants movie comes out in like 2 weeks or something like that. What do we think is the chance that Chloe's gonna have a better wig? And by a better wig, I mean a consistent wig. And better, but do we think Chloe is going to have, I mean, because it makes sense to have more than one wig just for the sake of convenience, you know? But do we think all of her wigs will look like the same wig? I think is my question. You missed out on the waterfall build kit. It is pretty cute. You're always going to defend Descendants, but let's be realistic. Here's the thing. I recently have watched 2 separate sets of reactions to the core Descendants trilogy, and what I realized is that the wig game, it's always a bit of hit, like it's always a bit hit or miss. Mal's best wig was, well, the best look wig-wise, in my opinion, was in Descendants 2 when it was straight and she had like the fringe. That was really great. The best wig, like wig for wig, was probably the one from the 3rd movie where she had blue in her hair. One thing about Evie, they did not give Sophia Carlson a single break. Every wig had no part. Like, I know y'all have budget. Why does her wig still look like it's Party City? You know, like even in the 3rd one? And they try to cover it up with a plastic looking Burger King looking folding shape crown. It does not work. My game is like freezing. If we're being objective, I don't know if you can even hear me, to be honest. If we're being objective, the only time the wigs ate down was in the very first movie. Well, y'all, this computer is freaking out. Okay, you can hear me. That's good, though, I guess. Okay, well, we're back. Rude. Might be a hill for you to die on, but when Mal is taunting Uma about going against the VKs, it made no sense to you. She's the daughter of Ursula. She's a VK too. That means nothing to her. Yeah. RIP my game. I mean, it's back. It just decided to throw a hissy fit. Go back to Party City where you belong. Me to all of Evie's wigs. And here's the thing. The dye job and the styling job got better and better on all of Evie's wigs. But girl, we got to do better. The game, yeah, my game said, you know what, actually, we need to talk about the wigs. Oh, No, you know what the best wig though in the wig game was across all of the movies? Actually, perhaps controversially, Red has a really good wig in Rise of Red. But I think the best wig was Uma's wig in the third movie when she hops up out the water. Oh, the face beat, the braided wig. Oh, girl, it looked so good. That wig was everything. It really was. Wow. I need to cosplay Uma. I really, truly do. Well, no, I don't because no. I would never have a wig that glorious, but I could do some turquoise box braids.
Looks like Apollo's having a great day.
Your favorite wig is Audrey's blonde wig in the third one. You think it's hateful? It was cute in theory. I liked what they were doing. It was a little bit pastel goth, early Avril Lavigne, but I think the thing about that is that even though the colors and the style was kind of cute, I feel like it just wasn't laid right. And that does take away some of the iconicness. You finished the Star Path today other than bonus duties. Amazing. Yeah, I do like this Star Path quite a bit. I think it's easily one of my favorites of the past several. Okay, time to empty the old pockets. Actually, where is Tinkerbell's house? I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. Maybe not. Girl, where is your home? Which map is it on? You know, that's none of my business. I don't need to figure that out right now. I really do not. Okay, belts. This. Right. Ah, also these. It's behind you? Where? It's got to be somewhere here. I just don't see it. There's too much going on. My eyes don't work very well. I'll just do this. Okay, no, none of those. Oh, you don't actually know. I got you. I was like, you're probably right. I don't know where it is though. Okay, the one that I have is the green one. Her green skin. It's been a while since I did that one. Is but an outward manifestorium of her twisted nature. She really ate that down. Okay, put that in there. Okay. Speaking of green skin, you need to watch Wicked again. Honestly, yes. I also need to watch Wicked again. It's been too long. Yes, it's been too long. Yes. I don't know when the last time I watched it was. But here's the thing. I do feel if I watch it again, I need to watch For Good again. And the more time and space I've had from For Good, the more I'm like, you know, it's not you, it's me. Like, I don't know if we need to be close like that. Like, Okay, no, no, no. Still sell those, please. Thank you. 1.4 million? That's solid. Okay. Slowly creeping back towards 20 mil. Okay. I think you actually have yet to watch For Good and you feel like maybe you're not in a rush. You know, it very much is an adaptation of the second act of Wicked. You know, it really is the second act of Wicked. And can I fault it for that? Not really, but at the same time, it didn't need, you know, it could have been, we could have taken a few more creative liberties, I think. You watched Hocus Pocus last night? Oh, I love Hocus Pocus. You know what I was thinking about watching? Literally like last week? The Princess Switch. I know it's a Christmas movie, but it's so iconic. Okay. I think we're getting ready to wrap up, and therefore I will see... You know, let me save before I do this. If my flowers are still bugged, this will be a learning experience for me because I truly don't know. Could have been an email. For Good could have been an email, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna save first to protect myself. Let's see. I think it was those ones back there. Oh no! Look at that! You learn something new every day. I love that for me. I can now pick up those flowers without fear. You couldn't do the Princess Switch? But have you considered that it's Vanessa Hudgens? Have you considered the Vanessa Hudgens of it all? Anyway, we are going to go ahead and wrap up, I think. I'm going to see if anybody else is streaming on YouTube, and we will try to go hang out with somebody. I know, listen, Flop City, I didn't upload a schedule for this week. Y'all know what it is. We're playing Dreamlight Valley on Wednesday. We're doing something tomorrow, and we're doing something on Tuesday. I don't know. We're probably playing Tears of the Kingdom again on Tuesday. Let's go see... We're gonna go see the Decorista, who's playing DDV. Says so much to do, and you know, they're really real for that. So if you have some time, please pop over and say hi. Don't forget to press the like button before you leave on YouTube if you don't mind. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves, and I will catch y'all tomorrow or sometime in the near future. Goodbye, everybody.